Hey everybody, so my last video I was going to Costco, now I'm coming home from Costco. Road's still bumpy. So I just wanted to do a kind of diary video. So as of tomorrow marks 7 weeks out from Alberta Southern's 2016. So it's my second bodybuilding competition. So a lot of people ask, like, how am I doing? And the thing is, I'm doing really good. Trainer seems really happy with me, but more just like on the personal side of aspect. So my first prep it was a 6-month prep, and that's, anyone that's done bodybuilding, like, that's a stupid long prep. That doesn't make any sense. My first prep literally went as bad as you can possibly imagine. I hired a terrible trainer who'd had some experience with bikini girls, and yeah, he was a bodybuilder back in the day. But my one buddy put it, the guy can diet a soccer mom. He should not be dieting bodybuilders. The diet was literally brutal on me. It damaged. It wasn't hard on my body; it was hard on my mind too. Like, it was such a thorough. I was so thoroughly deprived. Sorry, I gotta flow in traffic. I was so thoroughly deprived that, like, I was grumpy all the time. I was lethargic, not just like physically lethargic, I was mentally lethargic. So, like, I didn't want to do anything, didn't want to be around anybody. This was for months. And, like, yeah, granted, everybody near the end of prep, it gets hard, but it should not be that bad where you basically hate freaking everybody around you constantly, and you're spending every single day counting towards your next meal because you literally hate everything. I'm actually amazed I made it through. Part of me thinks that if I can go through a prep that bad, can I get through a worse one, right? But seriously, it was damaging to, like, every aspect of my life. My entire family told me how horrible it was to watch me go through it. My now wife, but fiance at the time, was as supportive as she could be, but it was very hard on her, and looking back, it was a horrible thing. We still together, actually, but she loves me, and just bad. So switch that out with. Now, I started both preps around the same weight. And that was probably about 270. So that's so I went from a 6-month prep to a 4-month prep, and this 4-month prep. So the first 2 months were actually really calm with this prep, but the results were dramatically fast in comparison to my last one, which really amazed me the most, I think. And so now I'm about 7 weeks out now, and just certain things I'm noticing. Like, number one, I'm amazed, especially compared to last year. Granted, I took a year to grow, but the amount of size I am currently retaining literally blows my mind. I didn't think I had this much size to retain, let alone think I would retain it. I'm not saying I'm, like, giant or anything like that, but like, my first prep I went into it, my chest has always been one of my weak points. You guys say, you guys know me for a long time, my chest has always been terrible, and I find I'm going to this prep with, a decently full-size chest. It's nothing like not like a barrel-shaped Arnold Schwarzenegger chest, but it's definitely more than I've ever had, and more than I thought I'd developed in the last 2 years. So, like, I'm feeling pretty good. Like, everything is good. Like, mentally, I spend every day in a great day. I'm not lethargic. I'm not whiny. I'm not, crappy. I'm not irritable for the most part. Like, granted, near meal times, your blood sugar gets low. You're gonna maybe be thrown off a little bit. But biggest thing I feel is, like, I'm going through my workouts, and, like, I'm amazed how much strength I've retained. Like, I'm not losing any strength at all. I'm not gaining any strength right now, don't get me wrong, but I'm very much maintaining all the strength I had. Still getting good pumps in the gym and everything like that. The rest of the day is a bit rougher. Like, I feel kind of like I'm trying to walk, but my body's trying to walk in slow motion. Which, from a lot of guys I talk to, is just a sign that your body is in a, what's what I'm looking for? I wouldn't say a deprived state, but just that you are, basically you're hitting the body hard enough. Like, I'm sleeping good for the most part, whereas a lot of guys close to shows start talking about getting, like, really bad insomnia and whatnot. But no, I've been sleeping really good. Yeah, like, everything is going really good. I'm just surprised how good it's going. And I'm really excited to see the final changes the last 7 weeks of myself to step on stage, because, my first show, I knew I'd say probably about 4 weeks out of my first show that I was going to do terrible, and I actually really considered backing out of it. My trainer wouldn't let me though. He said, no, finish out what you're doing, just like get it done, because most people back out. And like I took last place in my last show, so going to this show, basically as long as I do better than last place, I'll be pretty happy with myself. Anyways, home now. That's all I really got to say. I might do another video diary down the road, see how things go. Remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it doesn't change you. And this prep is not that challenging. I'm loving it.